Howdy folks, welcome to the Cactus Atlas. Today we're going to give you a quick overview of Gallo Campground at Chaco National Historic Park. This video is meant to be a brief overview to get you acquainted with Gallo as one potential overnight option for your upcoming visit to this remote stretch of New Mexico. If this video entices you to want to know more, we have a full-length campground review video where we take more time to look at multiple sites and provide more information than this campground overview video. Okay, good enough. Time to get started. Chaco Canyon is home to 15 large Pueblo complexes, which interestingly remain the largest buildings ever built in North America until the 1800s. One of the fascinating things about the architecture here is that much of it is aligned with the solar and lunar cycles. Here, an interpretive trail takes you straight through the ruins to view the past in ways you've likely never experienced before. This remains one of the most impactful experiences of my life. The Chaco National Historic Park is in a very remote corner of New Mexico down miles of dusty and bumpy dirt roads. To make the most out of our trip, we opted to camp overnight at the Gallo Campground, inside the park. This allowed us to take our time to enjoy exhibits and visit multiple pueblos throughout the duration of our stay. We'd recommend 2 nights here to really get the most out of your time. Gallo Campground is situated inside the park, a couple minutes down the road from the visitor center and very near to the main attractions. Overall, the campground is in a dry, exposed terrain inside of a large wash. So the first thing to note is, at Gallo, bring your own shade if you need it. You'll be camping on the same ground the ancestral Puebloans once walked. One of the neatest features of the campground are the ruins built against a nearby cliff. It made me feel like I was camping with the ancients. The Gallo Campground consists of 24 operating campsites. When we visited, the campground had 32 sites, but several closed due to a rock fall of the nearby cliff in 2023. The site I stayed in, Site 24, happened to be one of the sites affected by this. It's a bummer too, because it was really cool having that ruin right in my backyard. There were other entire sections previously closed for the same reasons over the years. But that shouldn't deter you from visiting. To be honest, all of the sites here are pretty much equal, and those ruins are just steps away with much bigger and better ones around the corner. I wouldn't scrutinize the sites too much here. Privacy and shade is pretty much equal, which is another way to say that there is none. This is exposed desert camping after all. Main thing to remember is sites 12 through 16 are designed as RV sites, and the rest work well with tents. No tent camping is allowed in the RV sites. Each site has the same amenities. You'll get a fire ring with an attached grate, but just like we told you before, bring propane, as it's not uncommon for fires to be banned in this area. There's a picnic table, and perhaps best of all for us tent campers, gigantic tent pads. Within easy walking distance from each campsite are restrooms. We remarked at how clean they kept them here, and at the time they had a water dispenser that had ice-cold water. But there's not much else out here by the way of convenience. Bring all else you need with you. And now some important notes for RVers. According to recreation.gov, trailers and RVs over 35 feet in length cannot be accommodated. There are no hookups here, but they do have a dump station. And that should probably cover it for all the particulars. Now you know, you can camp inside the park in a really intriguing place. We can't understate how absolutely awe-inspiring and impactful Chaco Canyon is. Whatever your interpretation of the site is, it's sure to leave you with a lasting impression. We can't wait to return to Chaco, camp at Gallo, and continue our explorations here. We hope that this quick overview of Gallo Campground is what you needed to get out there and camp at Chaco Canyon. As a reminder, if you want more details about this campground, watch our full-length campground review, and we'll point out a couple sites that we really liked. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe for more campground overviews like this one. Also, tell a friend, and if you don't want to miss out on future videos, click the notification bell. We appreciate you joining us today, and we'll see you on the next adventure.